Hey,
Hi.
Hi.
it's dark. We can't
How are
even
you?
see you. You look good in the
Is it too
dark, though.
dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me turn up the light.
Yeah, you in the car?
Um, can you turn on the light back here, please? Is better?
Hey, yeah, better, better. Okay, okay. I see you. I see you. How you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tired. I haven't been getting much sleep, but I'm asleep Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, it's showtime. We what,
You
4 days
you look
out?
tired.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I remember at one point it seemed so far away. Now it seems like the days just keep coming so fast. Like Wednesday already? Out here Wednesday.
Well,
Crazy.
let's get right into it. You know, Chrome 23 is coming up February 27th. Queens Get the Money. It is in New York City. It
Yeah.
is ran by this beautiful woman right here, Remy Ma.
Thank
How did
you.
you? I know, but some of the people may not know. How did you come up with the name Chrome 23?
Chrome 23 is actually short for chromosome 23. And the 23rd chromosome in our DNA and in our bodies is the chromosome that determines your sex, if you're a male or female.
Right, right,
So
right.
Chrome 23. It's so crazy because I've been doing a lot of interviews and I be hearing people talking. They be like, "Yeah, so with Chrome," da, da, da. I'm like, and they shorten it to Chrome. When I
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
people calling it C23, that's when I know I made it.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been on a media run all week, so we feel like all
Yes,
the questions have been asked. But
I doubt it.
what
I doubt
inspired
it.
you to start the league?
Um, the girls, really, the girls, more than anything, more than anything, the women, the girls, the females that are in it and their drive and their hunger and just their talent. I feel like it's not being displayed the way it can be. I feel like a lot of people don't know about it, and I it's not even a feeling. I know that, especially with all the interviews that I've been doing. I know how many people don't know that these amazing and talented women exist, and it's time for them to be pushed to the front.
And I know you've been preparing for this for a while. I know you've mentioned it before. How did you know that now was the time?
Um, I don't know. It was just on my heart, and I was like, you know what? I kept saying, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Because when I do something, I want to make sure I'm able to give it my all. And I just never had time. And then one day I was just like, you know what? When I really want to do something and when you really care about something, you make time. You move everything else around so that I made
You
time.
breaking up a little bit, Remy.
I'm sorry, it's because I'm driving. Hopefully I'm gonna be
Yeah, I
stationary
know. I see
soon.
you in the car. I understand.
I made time and just it's just a great time for women in hip hop in general. Like women in hip hop are really soaring right now. You know, they are planting their feet and they're being respected in a way that I have never seen since I've been in the game. You know, it was always, a couple, one, two here, three if we lucky. And then now it's like this is the most prevalent women have been in hip hop. This is the most diversity and different women that we can choose and pick from. And I feel like we're still missing something. And I definitely feel like it's can be found in female battle rap.
Well, now that we're doing this, are you going to stay here? Are you here to stay?
Now I'm out next week. I'm here, yeah. I'm here. Like I was just doing the interview last night, and they asked me the same question because I guess there's some people that they came in and thought that this is what they wanted to do, and then one and done, they're leaving. But I understand how business works. I understand that when you invest in something, that it takes time. A lot of people they get into things and they want a quick return. They want whatever they put into it times four back immediately, and it doesn't really work like that. Anytime you put something in, 9 times out of 10, any business venture I've ever did, I lost first. You lose first.
That's a fact.
Then after you lose and you stick it out, you break even. Then after you stick it out after breaking even, you start to see a profit. So what usually happens is the people that really were in it for the wrong reasons, after they lose money, they out immediately. Like, oh, we're not doing this again. We out. The people that they were in it but they scared, they don't have, they don't really full heartedly believe in it. After they lose, but they stick it out and then they break even, they leave because they're like, all right, at least I got back what I put into it. I'm out. The people like me, we get to see it all the way to the end. And I'm here to see it all the way to the end.
I do have a question about so this is the first time that we're going to see the ladies actually, I'd say, on a mainstream scale. I feel like in the past in battle rap, we've had times where battle rap has crossed over to like mainstream, and there's been like issues. So for instance, T Top with his Kanika Jenkins bar, Official when she mentioned 63rd, and more recently with Prestavia in the Asian community. Is there going to be some type of boundaries of what these ladies can say to make sure that they're not offending the general public?
I'm not censoring them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
know
not gonna
sometimes you
censor
know how
them.
cancel culture is these
I
days.
don't I
Like,
don't even censor myself.
okay.
I don't even know what to say out of my mouth. How I'm gonna tell them what to say. How I'm gonna tell them what to say. But I do feel like when we get to that road, we'll cross it. I feel like right now, I just want people to see their talent, and I think the women are smart enough to know that, okay, when more eyes are on you and a different set of eyes are on you, you might have to move a little bit differently. So is it worth it for a bar or something like that? No, like, and you said those are things that you brought up that happen within the culture. So it,
Yeah, they're like things that happen in the culture where they like kind of crossed over. That's what I mean. So it's like little glimpse of when it spilled out into the
hmm
general public. Like
yeah,
sometimes people do get a little bothered because as a battle culture, we understand that anything goes. We don't take it
right.
to heart. But nowadays a lot of people are sensitive. So I just was wondering, was that something that had been like once QB gets up to talking about killing babies and
They'll
40
be all
talking
right.
about COVID, like dying from COVID. We love it. I just don't know how if they're going to
They'll be all
receive it.
right. They'll be all right. And if they not, we don't want them anyway. Go away.
Facts.
Will you have clauses? Well, we know that you have like NDAs implied, like before things happen. But will you have other clauses in your contracts as far as behavior?
Um, I'm learning as I go. So there's some things that are coming like as it happens. So I can't say right now, but definitely I would like to have like some type of radius clause, like whereas like if I'm doing an event, you can't sign up to do another one within a certain time frame, just because I want people to have their best material, and it's kind of hard for you. Well, I don't say it's hard, but I don't want to run the risk of someone not being prepared or anything like that because they're worried about my event and another event. Um, Definitely the NDAs. I feel like they're necessary, and not just in what I do in business in general, because when people don't know what you're doing, it's hard for them to circumvent it. It's hard for them to hate on it. Like I don't even like telling people about stuff until it's in concrete and it's happening like right now to the point of no return. Like anything you do right now is too late. And I've learned that throughout my own experiences. Um, but I don't want anybody. I've been locked up before. I don't want anybody to feel locked up. I don't want anybody to feel chained to chrome. I think when you're good to people, when you do good business, when you handle people with respect and loyalty, it's reciprocated. And if it's not, they're just probably a bad person that I wouldn't want to deal with anyway. So, if that's what you show me, then it's cool. We could go our separate ways. But I don't I don't I don't want to I don't want to make anybody feel like, you know, I'm stuck here, I'm chained here. Like that's not my mission.
Yeah, and I think the you know, the clause as far as not having a battle within the time frame is great. When I booked battles when I was doing that, I definitely had that in the contract, so I don't think it's anything out of the norm. So I definitely think that that would be beneficial to make sure that the ladies are prepared. Um, I know you mentioned recently that you planned on doing the event April 2nd, where
Yes.
some of the new girls will be able to participate. How will the ladies get the if I'm a new girl and I want to be on the Remy Ma card April 2nd, what are the steps that I need to take to make sure that I'm in place or to get my spot?
Right now I'm pretty much just scouting on my own, like just searching like different I don't want to tell you my tactics, but um I've been searching and like hearing what names is being mentioned and who's like going to come up. But I'm more than open to people send me something, DM me, hit me up on the Chrome 23. Though if you hit me on the Remy Mom, I'm sorry, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. Remy, my page is a little too crazy. I'm not trying to be cocky or anything. It's just too much going on over there.
Yeah, you have
But
millions of followers.
but if
She
you think
conceded. She conceded.
no, I'm serious. I like people that my friends, that like my sister, she's like, I sent you something. Ma'am, I did not see that. But please like send like, you know, hit me up on the Chrome 23, IG, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you want to hit me on. Like it's my handle for Chrome 23 is the same on every single social media platform. Spelled out Chrome CHROME 20 TWENTY the number 3. Matter of fact, could you pin that? I'm gonna put it in the comment.
All right.
Let me put that in real quick. Hold on, follow at Chrome. I'm writing it out right now. This way, because I want people to understand that, you know, it's not just a top tier thing. It's not just a vet thing. It's not just the, you know, the popular who's who thing. I'm looking for the next. You know, I want to be able to have the up and coming, the new, and we can show people, show the world these women on their journey from where they start until where, you know, they'll be maybe 2, 3, 5 years from now. So and also moving forward with my cards, I need to put cards together. I need candidates. How do I know who's out there? So that's how I came up with the idea. So I have 2 battles that I have in mind that are going to be like on the card of people that we know. And then and those will probably be 3 rounders. And then I want to have about at least 5 matches that are 1 rounders with some of the newer girls that people are not as familiar with or may not be familiar with at all.
Is this going to be like maybe like a series for you, or like is there a name for like what you're going to call this scouting process?
I have a name. I'll let you know when it drops. I'll probably
You ready now?
I'll probably announce it after Chrome, after Queens Get the Money card. I'll announce it after that, because from then I'm gonna have literally like a month. So I have that whole first week after Chrome to lock everybody in, and then they'll have a month to prepare for April 2nd. So I know I said I'm only doing 4 cards, but the 4 that I'm talking about, the February, May, August, November, those are the big cards. Those are the ones that's already etched. But then I'm like, well, I don't see anybody doing anything in April. I got some money. Let's do it. So
I'm gonna send you some ladies.
okay, yes, definitely, Josh.
No, that's my thing. So I'm gonna send you some of the new girls that's out here working.
Send me who you think. Like that's another reason why I be tired. Outside of doing press, I'm up hours doing extensive research. I'm watching battles. I'm going back finding shit. I'm going through people's whole page. Like I feel like a damn stalker. It's crazy.
I do appreciate that your run that you're doing. You're in the trenches. Like we see you at the Midnight Madness. We see you in the spaces. We see you on all these platforms. What what part of you just made you decide that I'm really just going to get out here in the field? Because it could have been easy to just like, oh, I got the money, y'all get ready for this date, but you actually been out here putting in the groundwork.
Well, one is a lot of money that we're talking about, and when I put my money into things, like it's different when it's your money, and I try to explain that to people. When you're dealing with somebody else's money, yeah, somebody else is like, hey, you take this, you this, but it's one, it's my money, and two, it's my project. This is my baby right now. This is what I'm building. So I need to be hands on. It's never going to be the same as when if I said my team did Midnight Madness and tell them how was it, but what was the feeling? What did y'all think? What did you take from it? What can we add from there to Chrome to make it better? It's never going to be the same as me personally being there. It's never going to be the same as me going out to bowling the night before and actually, interacting with people and seeing their personalities and, just random conversations that don't even have anything to do with battle rap. So I'm very hands on with anything that I do because I think I like to say I think differently from people. So the something that you would get out of it, I may get something different. And I have to be hands on for me to give the best product possible.
This was one of the best rollouts I've seen. The theme, the trailer, the face-offs, they all were tied in together. What inspired you to go with Queens Get the Money and the whole bank robbery scenery?
I don't know. That's that brain thing I was telling you about that nobody else would have been able to give to me. I feel like one of my main goals of this is to make sure that I get a little bit more money into the pockets of these women. And by any means necessary, like to imply that we're coming to take it. We're coming to get it. And when I thought of the trailer and the face off and everything else, I didn't want to be like how every battle rap card looks the same. Every flyer looks the same. Every trailer looks the same. And I'm just like, I don't
It's a
like
blueprint.
nothing against that, but I'm not crazy about that. Like also the way I want to present these women is different. I didn't want to go and use anything from anything that they've ever did because when you guys see them on Sunday, they're not gonna look like that. I don't even want you to think that's what you're about to see. Like that's not what it is. And I also wanted to make sure that everybody felt equal. And I know it was a big thing and it was an issue that I had because everybody felt like, well, I'm not equal to nobody. We all different. I'm top tier. I've been here this. I put in time. I'm a vet. I'm this or whatever. I'm hot right now. Even me, did my makeup and my hair and my outfit the same as everybody. We are all equal today. The day about this, I want everybody to know we're all on the same playing field. We start from scratch. It's a clean slate, and I wanted to ensure.
So one thing I really appreciate, I really like the fact that you had the group shots for the flyer. I've never seen them, everybody come together to do a photo shoot like that for a battle rap, especially these ladies. Tensions be high. So to see everybody come together and get such an amazing shot, it was giving America's Next Top Model. You know what I'm saying?
It was giving respect. It was
Yeah, how
giving
everybody had their little
respect.
moment. So I really did like that. I do want to get into the ladies on the card, with the matches on the card, and maybe your thought process of how you came up with the matches. So I think everybody was kind of blown away when they seen Official versus Casey J. Everybody know the Kardashians, their sisters. What was your thought process behind like, you know what, y'all gonna battle it out?
No, I respect both of them. I respect both of the ladies, but I feel like out of the women in battle rap right now, those two recently have been the most questioned when it comes to their pen and their performance, regardless of what they put in. So no matter how many battles Casey got, no matter what big card she was on, no matter who she had as an opponent, they still was questioning her. still like, well, she ain't this or she like, and I felt like with official, no matter what she had already put in and what the legacy that she's created for herself, like people was really starting to question, like, oh, is official now the third in the Bardashians, or she like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I need them both to show why they're in the position, because I like both of them for different reasons. I need
Mhm.
both of them to show why they're revered and why they're put in certain places that they're in, so we could stop some of the questions and let's see them do it against each other. I wanted everybody to have a challenge. I didn't want anybody to have an easy match. So while some may say, well, I feel so and so is going to win. I feel this one. It's easy because she's been more active. It's easy because she's a killer. She's this. Is that aspect when you have somebody that you actually care about and that you're cool with, that definitely like plays a part in it. So I wanted to see if and also I heard official say, somebody had asked her one time like, yo, would you ever? She was like, yeah, I would. I was like, oh, really? She was like,
Uh-huh.
I was just talking, I didn't mean it. But it's cool. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see it.
Out of all the face-offs, they were pretty calm and cool. But then when we got to 40 and QB, everything went left. Can you just tell me how you felt in those moments?
I was chilling, like, to be honest. Like I was actually shocked that like they was able to not get physical. Like, and I absolutely appreciate both of them for not going there. But there were times where I was sitting there, I was like, up, it's about to happen. And this is the point. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna really dock their pay? Am I gonna take them off the card? Like, if they like, what's gonna happen? Like in my head, I'm like, damn. But I'd have probably popped too if somebody would have said that to me. Like, these are the thoughts that's going through my head. But it was just really, really intense. Even before the face off, and I hope that they are able to bring that energy, but in forms of their creative, in forms of their art, to the stage on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that same intensity without any physical altercation, obviously.
What's been the most nerve-wracking part of preparing for Chrome 23 for you?
The most nerve wracking, I want to say, hmm, I want to say probably just putting the matches together and trying to get like the perfect card that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have so many girls that are really dope, and so many who I could have put on this card for, it's my first card, so it's like the first one. It's a big deal. And it was hard not to put certain people, or hard not to, or to just to choose who's it gonna be, because I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, she ain't put me on the first one, so that means like it meant absolutely nothing. It's just I couldn't have 20 matches on my first card. It's too much. It's too much. But I think that was the hardest part of everything, like picking who goes on the first one.
Yeah, I think you ended up with a great car. I think it worked out perfectly. You say it's going to be what it's supposed to be. I think it definitely shook up the culture. Everybody's excited. Everybody has a different favorite match. So
What's
that's
your
rare.
favorite match?
What's my favorite match? 40 and QB.
Hmm.
That was my dream battle for the card. So that's my favorite match. Do what's yours?
I'm gonna have to go with 40 and QB just because of the what it's bringing. But second is Couture and Hustle. Third is Yoshi and Prestavia. And then everyone, to me, the whole card equally is fire. It was just like, damn, when they got
Double
announced.
homicide.
I don't have any favorites. I'm excited about them all.
Yeah, I'm excited for them all too. That's the one's gonna have me like, you know.
I don't
Uh,
know, but we have bonuses for Battle of the Night, for body of the night, best 3 rounds. You know, who do you see? Who do you look? This is me
I don't
being
see
a talk
nobody
show
getting
host.
bodied on your card. So I
Me
don't know how
either.
you gonna do the body of the night. I don't see nobody getting bodied. So
I agree.
that might just be 5,000. You keeping the tuck.
You can
I spread it amongst everybody, but I don't
throw
see
it
nobody
in
getting bodied.
I thought about that after I said I don't see anybody just dying horribly. But
It would have to
I've
be
been
nerves if it happens, but I don't
I've
think
been talking to the girl. I've been talking to the girls and everybody like, I'm getting body of the night. I'm getting best 3 rounds. I'm like, okay.
Yo, she done told her fans, don't come back here. Y'all acting like Presavia's gonna win. Don't be my friend. Like, she's ready too.
Yeah,
I love
you know,
it.
Yoshi always in her bag.
She's threatening her fans.
I want to tap into you and Hustle's relationship a little bit. Everybody knows that you and Hustle are close. How did you end up meeting Hustle? I know the first time I ever seen her rap, she was shouting you out. I think you were locked up at the time. So how did that relationship kind of develop?
Um, I was judging a battle for a B team, and I think I was judging chess versus T top, and I judged a couple of one, but that's the one I remember. And Prep was there.
Hmm.
And he was telling me about, he was like, oh, you know Miss Hustle, she's a big fan of yours. It will make her day. He's like, so he calls her. But I had already knew who she was because I had been watching it. Like when I came home, I had been watching her and all the rest of the girls on YouTube. So he calls her and I talked to her and she's like, hello. I'm like, hello, how you doing? She's like, oh my God, like who's this? I'm like, it's Ram. She's like, I know who it is. I just meant like so we have a conversation. I'm like, yo, is it okay if he gives me your number? Like I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna holler at you or whatever. And she says that I called her. I don't remember when or what we was talking about, but she's like, and then she called me and then like literally from there we just became cool like throughout the years. We ended up finding like her family lives not too far from my family and where my house is in North Carolina. And like when I would do things with my nieces and my nephews, I would bring her daughter to their parties. And it kind of just evolved from there. She's crazy as hell though.
She is. That's a difficult friendship to keep. Boy, me and Hustle be.
Well, actually,
Me and Hustle be.
not. But see, this is the thing. I tell her all the time. She never keeps friends. I might be the longest friend she's ever had in her whole life. I might be the longest one, but that's because I'm just like people come, like people try to come in and tell you stuff and like whatever. I let people get their clean slate. I don't judge people based on how their relationship or their interaction is with somebody else because a lot of times it may have been the case, but they're not like that with me. So
yeah.
and
Me and
she's
Hustle
cool.
definitely in good terms now. Every time we are in good terms, I definitely cherish those moments because I know what I could post
Any
the wrong
given day,
thing,
you
but
could be right back on
be
that.
You
on
don't know
right
what
on
you
my
said
head.
wrong to her. I done tweeted something.
Uh,
Yeah.
as far as music, right? A lot of these ladies do music. They do
Yes.
feel like maybe their music doesn't get the attention that needs. We did see E Heart song in the trailer. Are we going to
Yes.
be
Shout
able
out
to
to
see
her.
these ladies music incorporated a little bit more into?
Yeah, shout out to Ehart. She sent me that. It was perfect for the face off. Like I like watching mouth when you talking to a boss bitch. I'm like, it was the perfect scene for what was we was doing. Um I think that you know what? You just gave me an idea. Um the at is at the bottom of the page. Anybody who's listening and watching Chrome 20 at Chrome 23. If you are a female battle rapper and you have music, send it to at Chrome 23 or send it
Let me send my music.
I think the
Yeah, do
email is the
music fire
same as
too.
well. Check on the page and see what it says for email contact, and we'll try to because I'm compiling now a list of music that we'll be playing in between segments that we'll be playing in during the breaks. So yeah, send that to me. Thanks,
I
Josh.
actually got the ladies
You have
together.
a top 10 list, right, for us with the ladies' music, Josh?
I do. And I was about to say, I have a few years ago, I got some of the ladies together, Ferris, Shoni, Shayna, J.A. Don, and they did a ladies' night remix. Where I had them all put in their verse. They did like a
I
little
saw that.
studio. Huh?
I saw that.
Oh yeah. So that was fire
Love that.
too. We were working on the actual mixtape, Otfmz mixtape for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't completed, but we was
I
trying.
have something that I put together with all the girls on the Queens Get the Money card.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna drop it probably Friday with the face off. I think I'll
Fire.
drop it Friday with the face off.
Fire. And all the ladies that's on the card are good on the beat, so I know it's definitely gonna be fire. Any dudes that you plan on bringing to Chrome 23?
Yeah, I got a couple of guys that I want to get domestic violence on. I actually have that card mapped out too. I tell people all the time I'm a planner. I plan
Oh,
everything ahead of time. So I've already, made a couple calls and everybody's like, yeah, we could do it. So that's gonna be dope. The trailer that I have for that. Woo!
Oh.
and nobody's saying no to Remy. As soon as the phone,
Nobody's saying no.
People tell me no.
People
I
tell
want
you
the
no.
girls to get aggressive though with these guys. I don't want them to slack. I want them to
They
go
told you no,
hard.
Rim.
People tell me no. They give me a hard time. You know who gives me the hardest time? Sue Surf gives me the hardest time.
Who?
Surf gives me the hardest time.
Okay.
Surf. Oh yeah. Surf.
He gives me a hard time. He always it always works out, but he gives me a hard time. I told him, stop treating me like an industry chick, please. I'll appreciate it. Like I'm really like cool. Like now I think we're like this close to being besties. But he gives me a hard time. And some of the girls, but I like it. I like that people are opinionated. I like that people know what they want and they know what they want to do, and it's cool. And it helps make me better. It helps me make my brand and my business better because I'm on the outside. I'm just getting into this, so they're definitely more knowledgeable than me in certain aspects when it comes to the culture, and I'm taking that mixed with what I know from just music and an industry in general, and so far I can't say it could be.
It's almost like you're a big sister to the girls, and the way you're allowing them to express themselves to me is really dope. Do you see yourself maybe in an artist development position with Chrome 23 or maybe setting something up like that for them?
I don't really see like me setting something up like that, but I'm just that type of person. Like,
Do you still there?
what the
Yeah, I'm here.
fuck just happened?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I I'm just the type of person that I give advice, period. Like if I see something that I can improve, or I see something that I may feel like I have knowledge on, or that I've went through, or that I could help with, that's just me. Like I'm just a walking encyclopedia. Like I just give information for just because it's free. It's not gonna cost me anything to help somebody. And that's what I do. But I definitely want to teach, or not even teach, to help brand, to help show how to, create, turn your craft into money. Like these are the things, that's the whole goal. Like a lot of times people, they just don't know.
No.
So that's why they lack. It's just ignorance. And it's not because they don't want to, they just don't have the information. So yeah.
Recently we seen you get into acting really heavy. We seen you on Queens. You did a great job on there. We saw you in the Big 50 movie. What made you decide that you wanted to tap more into your acting?
Well, Josh, it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that I always wanted to do. And it would be I don't really have time, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. And it came to a point where, like, I woke up one day last year and I was like, everything that I've ever wanted to do, I'm doing it. Like, everything. And I made a list and I've been doing it, just checking them off.
What's your
I
dream
like what's
role?
been happening. We've been seeing her on Wendy. I love you and
Always wanted to be a
Joe
talk
on
show host.
Wendy.
Thank you. Thank
What's your
you.
dream role?
Movie wise,
Mm-hmm.
two things. Either like some type of like you ever seen Salt with
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie? Like a part
Mm-hmm.
like that, like something like real badass where she's
Yes,
just like
please be a
An action
so
spy.
movie.
fire,
Please be an assassin.
like something like that. Or should I say and I would love to do like a time period, like one of those time period movies that is set in a specific time period and just get to be somebody totally from what people think I am. Like, because I know the type of person that I am and the different, attributes that I have and qualities, but the world doesn't seem like that. They always seem like they're playing this gangster or this, that. Like, I would love to be something the total opposite of that.
You want to test your range.
It's not a test, I know.
I want a romantic comedy.
Yeah, me too.
I can do that.
Yeah,
I would love to do that. Who's my romantic interest?
It better be Pap.
Well, that ain't no comedy. That's love in real life.
That's gonna be a bio.
Right, that's a biopic. Biopic.
Have you seen Easy on Bel Air? How you felt about that? Speaking of rappers,
I didn't see him yet. God, he's probably gonna watch this. Like, you didn't watch it. But I didn't see it yet because it's on Peacock, and Peacock is on one of my TVs in my house. It's not on all of them, so I haven't been on that side of the house. So when I get over there and be on that TV, I'm gonna pull it up. I've been really, really, really busy.
Didn't Verb have a movie out? Well, obviously, if you didn't watch Peacock, you ain't checking on that one either. So let's just move. Let's move on.
Sorry.
Sorry, Verb.
Sorry.
They keep asking about new music. I know you dropped the last song you dropped? Well, you got the Godmother, and then you got the song with Pap.
Yeah. With Pap and 2 Chainz,
with Lil Wayne,
and Busta. I have a plethora of music. Any day that I wake up and decide today's the day that I'm gonna do the music, I'm gonna do the music. I need to solidify what I'm doing right now, and I need to shoot a couple of videos because the project that I have for my music is like it reads like a story, so I have to film everything that goes with it. So once I lock that into my schedule, I will give it to y'all. If that shit don't go diamond in a week based off all the people that have been harassing me for the past couple of years, I'm fighting somebody because y'all, the way y'all be coming for me is like, it's just crazy how they be on me. It's crazy.
Your life is really a movie. Do you plan on writing a book or even a movie about you?
Oh, definitely never a tell-all. Some shit I'm never ever admitting to. So I would never do it. I wouldn't even call it a tell. I'll tell some. I'll tell a little something. I would love to. I've actually had people come to me. They want to do a book. They want to do like a biopic. But I feel like I don't like the ending yet.
You want to wait 10 more years?
No, not that. I just need something really, really amazing to happen at the end. Like right now, I feel like I've had some pretty amazing, cool things happen in my life, but I don't like me personally. I don't like the ending yet. So
That's
when I
good though.
get,
You feel
so
like
when I
there's room
get
for
to,
improvement to do more.
yeah, yes, absolutely, yeah, I do.
Chrome 23 gonna be, gonna be a massive ending. Everything blow up. You get the title.
It
Boom. Go.
is, it is, it is.
You're an inspiration to a lot of us. My mom, she did time. She did 10 years in the feds. And the fact that you did that, came home, stayed sturdy, and just continued to rise up is really commendable. Do you kick back to women in prison, or do you plan on doing anything like that?
I had a whole fund um that was dedicated to people who, women specifically, who came home from prison and just needed help and needed assistance, because you be gone all the time. You come home and you have nothing. It's you starting from scratch. Like some people don't even know how to get their children back, your kids, housing, just the basics like the ID and the driver's license. So I definitely was involved in that a lot, a lot. It slowed down during the pandemic. Um, but I it's hard for me to fully do the things that I want to do because I am a felon. Like certain places where I want to get into the prisons and talk to the people while they're still there before they even come home, because that's where the planning really starts, when you're still there.
Yes.
It's just hard because they make all of these rules to where if you were ever incarcerated, you can't. It's difficult for you to get in, if that makes sense. And
Hmm.
it's even more so difficult when you're a celebrity, because they feel like, oh, more eyes on it, and they don't want people to think like, oh, this is what we do here. If that makes sense. Like if I was a
Yes.
regular person, I was trying to do it, it'd be a lot easier than me doing it, because when I do it, they know the scale of how big it could be.
Okay.
Sis, Remy,
Oh
you
snap!
come back up. I'm camming down so you can come up, sis. I'm gonna cam down right now.
That's perfect.
Nigga said, let me make sure my camera cleaned off.
Yeah.
Don't come up here acting like no bird to you now.
I'm
Let me
not.
put
I'm
my
gonna be
voice.
no professional. I'm a
Let me put my.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm a Capricorn, baby. I'm about business and money and opportunities. Let me get my. I look good, y'all.
Hello, you look good.
All right. I want to be on point when I see her. Lashes,
You got
no
this,
blade when
baby.
I see her.
She's so silly, man.
If she put me on a card, I have an okay.
You got it, baby.
When I see her. Ooh. No, I'm not
Damn,
crazy. I be
that's
trolling,
off the
y'all.
top.
Do ask Bon Bon why she do pass like that. We been asked Bonnie why she did that.
Hustle here
Bonnie,
too.
Let me
she's
tell you
a
something.
born. She
Bonnie
knew
been
All
it was
doing
a
right.
business.
January to December, 12 months of the year,
months in the
60
year,
seconds
50
in the
seconds
minutes,
in
the
the minute.
problem when
It's
I
a
see
problem
ya.
when I see it.
I'm a
Yeah.
trash that shit
Yo,
like the
yo.
motherfucking.
Motherfucking that's word to me. I'm a snatcher when I see her. You the type to be like,
Hey,
I'm an
Josh.
actor when I see her.
So my
Get the walk
question,
when
right?
I see
My
her.
question, Remy, right? We
Yes,
was in the
baby.
middle of talking about, you helping the women, and I was saying like, stranger to working with women. We seen you in you ushered in a new wave of women. You also were in a group previously, the threesome group with Shauna and Jackie
I
O.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't. One, do you still keep in contact with the ladies of threesome? And then once you
um,
answer that, I got another question.
Um, definitely. I feel like with the new era of women that we have right now, I feel like I contributed to that. When I came home, it was quiet out here for females in rap, and things started changing, a little bit, and I would like to believe that I helped. I'm not saying I did it all by myself, but I definitely feel like I contribute to that. And as far as threesome, that was gonna be so dope.
Whip
If
game
I if
proper.
I, yeah, if I would have never got locked up, like there was me, myself, Jackie O, and Shauna from D2P. I haven't spoken to either one of them in like 15 years, like since before I got locked up. I
Yeah,
haven't spoken
Jackie
to
O, she
them.
real religious now. She's like, you know, she's really in the
Yeah,
church. She's a nurse.
but you know, so she was always very religious. So
Mm.
that doesn't surprise me. And Shauna, I haven't seen Shauna, who to this day to me is one of like, you know, she's dope when it comes to spitting. Um, but I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them. I haven't spoken to them. I still have mad love for them. But
When
that was something that I was really excited about. I was really excited. I've always grew up and I've always hung with nothing but guys. But when I do have friends that are females and I link with them, like I love it. Like when I can find chicks that I could vibe with, that's not hating, that's not trying to be catty, that's not trying to fuck on your nigga, that's not trying to borrow your shit and never give it back. I love it. I love it. It's so
um
fun.
when you were locked, right? She wrote a song called "Letter to Remy." I was just wondering, have you ever heard it?
Ooh,
Jackie O, she did a song about how she wasn't able
ooh,
to, how she was going through stuff and she wasn't able to keep in contact with you like she hoped to, while you were locked
ooh.
away. So I'm a big Jackie O fan, so that's why I know this. So she wrote a
I
song. It's
never
called
heard
"Letter
it.
to
Oh my
Remy."
God. I promise you,
Yeah,
nobody never even said anything to
I
me. And I
wonder if
know
it's on
people
YouTube.
that know both of us.
Yeah, so
If it is,
So
if it
see,
is, send me the
Josh.
link.
All
all
right.
right, I'm gonna look
I
for it.
never I've never heard, and I'm not gonna lie, like there was times where like what not just them, like a lot of my friends that I felt like wasn't really there and I didn't
Yeah,
really,
it's
you
on
know,
YouTube.
maintain I'm gonna look it up. Maintain contact when I was away. Um but now that I'm home and you know, and I still have people that I care about that I created friendships and relationships with while I was inside, I see how fast time goes by. I see how fast it's not that you forget about them, but it slips your mind. You're like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go get some boots and send it to them. I'm gonna make sure I send a letter. Like it's really easy. So I commend anybody who has somebody that's away and they put in that time and that dedication to be there for them because it's a lot and it's hard. But I can't wait to hear it when we get off. I'm definitely gonna go listen to it.
I put it in your
Okay.
DM.
Okay, thank you. I see it.
That was closure for me. That was something I always wanted to know. That's why you got off. I'm like, damn, that was my next question. That was written down. So yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Who's
So
this in the who's this on here that just joined? You weren't here last time. What's your name?
I'm Tia S.
she a
Tia
battle
Out of
S.
rapper.
Brooklyn. Yeah, aka
Okay.
Big Ma. I do battle rap.
Big
Yeah, I have
Ma and Remy Ma.
yeah.
Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from
Okay.
Brooklyn. I'm definitely from the BK. Definitely BK all day. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I like
I
what you're
don't know.
doing with female battle rap. I think it's dope.
Thank you.
So thank you. Thank you. Like you put some
Yeah,
classics together that people definitely been wanting to see forever. So yeah, I'm
Well, I
I'm
don't know
definitely honored to be in the building.
if you were tuned in earlier, but I'm scouting. I'm looking for new talent for future cards, and I have an event April 2nd,
Okay.
so I would
Okay.
love to are you like do you have battles stuff that are on YouTube or where should I go
I
to see
yes,
you?
Tia S versus on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't really got
she's
nothing
battled
else on there.
Bonnie. She's battled
I battled
Shayna,
Bonnie, Shayna. I
Lex
battled
Banco.
Corey, Lex Banco. I got a nice little resume. I got a nice little
Okay.
resume. Yeah, I got some things that's going on. So yeah.
Okay. I'm
So
gonna check it out. I'm
Shuni,
definitely gonna
thank
check it
you.
out.
The Shuni. All the girls that was on Caffeine I battled. Vixen. So
Beretta.
Wow.
Let
yeah,
me start running
Beretta.
down. I know your resume better than
Yeah,
you.
that's crazy.
I'm about to
You
say,
go ahead,
Josh,
Josh, because for a
don't
minute,
play
like
with
I'm
Josh. He got his
like, cause
files
I
in
was stuck
order.
for a second. Like I was definitely stuck for a second. Like wait, like damn. But yeah, I've been
Okay.
Prestavia.
Oh yeah, she
Wow.
Yeah,
battled
had a fire
Prestavia.
battle. That's a battle. If I could recommend any battle, because it's only as good as your last. Tune in to me and Prestavia. I think that's
Okay.
something you're gonna kick your feet up to and sip something nice to.
Josh, send me a link.
All
You
right,
already got it open. You right there.
doing
Just send me the
doing it
link.
Yeah.
now.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. But I just think that as far as female battle rap is concerned, like I hate the fact that it's called female battle rap. Like it used to bother me so much. when
Because
people
it,
used to
like,
call
it
me a female rapper.
stigmatizes it.
Like when people used to call me a female rapper, I used to be so mad. Like, what do y'all call men male rappers? I got it, babe. Thank you. But now, I think I own it now. Now it's like, all right, you're right. I'm a female. I'm a woman. I'm a girl, and I'm gonna show you what we do over here. So I'm cool with the whole female word being in there.
Yeah, and especially
Yeah,
these days, it's like a badge of honor. Like you said, the ladies are running stuff in hip hop. All the
yeah.
biggest ladies in the industry right now are females. So being a female battle rapper, being a female rapper right now is kind of like a badge of honor.
Yeah, it's
It
you
is.
lit. You
You know,
lit.
they
Like,
went from stigmatizing us to us making it a great thing. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And I ain't gonna lie, nothing compact anything like a female event, period. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody want to see females rap, especially if you
Talk
look
about
good.
it.
If you look good, you rapping good. Yeah, we want to, even if you don't even care about what I'm rapping about, if I look a certain way, this is why appearance is everything. It's like, damn, that's a pretty big girl. Or damn, that's a pretty little light skin joint. Or damn, you know what I'm saying? That matters. It's jacked up, but it matters for us. We have
But no,
we
but
have to
this
look
is
the
what
part. Like,
I be telling. This is what I try to explain to people. Like, men love a chick that can rap. Like, oh, she raps, she nice. Women like girls that can rap. We love when we got a chick and she's spitting that shit that we want to hear. But when niggas want to fuck you and bitches want to be like you and look like you and dress like you, that's when you let.
right,
So
right.
that's the aspect that I feel we need to ramp
We need
up
to
a
put
little
out
bit.
there. Yeah,
We need to
I
ramp it
get
up a
it.
bit because the bars is there.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
The bars is there. The talent is there. You just need
That's
to
a fact.
draw their eyes in.
Eyes out, because you know what's funny. For
Tell them.
example, everything you've acquired during your career, you never had to sell sex.
This is true.
You
However,
never had to sell sex. You
I mean,
might
she
have.
had her thong showing because
Don't get me wrong,
her shoes go with
she
it.
might have threw her Timbs away. She put the Timbs up for a little bit. She put the Timbs up for a little bit for some high thigh boots. I get it, because I got to play
The
my
company
part.
joint
But
with
she
A
didn't
Boogie,
have to.
she was
But
sitting
she
there with
didn't
the line.
have to do too much.
But it was
You didn't have to do too much. And then, everybody think light skin is the light skin, so now you got a chocolate girl that can rap, look good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to all the chocolate in the building.
yes, it sets a different standards and let other females know that they too can do this without having to worry about
Hustle
this,
here.
that, and the
Hustle,
third.
you coming up? Oh, do bad. My bad. You know what you was wrong for, Rim?
What?
Never giving us a Feel So Good video.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's never too
wasn't-
late though.
That wasn't.
It's
Somebody
not.
told me that. Like, something's like, yo, you can still do it. That was not my fault. At the time, when Neil did my record, he didn't even have a record deal yet. And quick fun fact, I was fighting with Fat Joe. Behind my back, he had took Neil off the record and put Mario on the record because Mario was really hot at the time. And I went crazy because I'm like, this is the guy that writes Mario's songs. You don't know what you're talking about. He's going to be big one day. Just watch, and you mark my words. And he was. And that one day came faster than I thought, because by the time it was time to do my video, he was signed with Rockefeller, or whatever his situation, Def Jam. And he had a song out, Back Like That, with Ghostface. And they didn't clear him to do the video. And I was so mad. I was so mad about everything with my album at that time. I was pissed off that I could have shot the video. They do it all the time. Especially when it's a singer, they shoot the video. I didn't want to shoot the video without him. I was like, I'm not shooting the video. I don't care. No, I shot the whole project. And I started working on my next album, which was amazing and crazy. But I never seen the light of day because I stopped seeing the light of day.
Fresh was for your second album?
Yeah. That was my shit. Fresh was fire.
Fresh was fire.
I actually, when I caught my case, we were like in rehearsals with Fresh, the dance routines, everything. Like, cause people be forget, like I used to be dancing in my videos and stuff. Like I actually got a little 1-2. One of these days, I'm gonna release some of my TikToks where I be in there like, And I'm gonna tell her. And I'm gonna tell her. And I'm gonna tell her. I don't think people ready for that because they don't know me for that. Like my
Like you
Nah,
was
I'm
friends know
dancing
listening
in
me.
the
to the
whatever
Soldier
video.
Boy.
You was
Yeah.
dancing.
But you know what? That's gonna make it more dope because they don't know you for that. When you show a lighter side of you, it's like, oh shit. Like it makes them like, oh, we fuck with Remy even more. She's funny. She'll beat you up and some more shit. You
I
know
ain't
what
put
I'm
my
saying?
hands on nobody
But
no more. I'm
as you
tired of
shouldn't.
paying.
You don't need to for fucking
I'm
what?
not paying no more for no more snacks.
Nah.
They too expensive. These
Like
beat ups
fuck
is
all that.
expensive nowadays.
Like respectfully, bitch, if you mad, you just mad, and that's just how the cookie crumble or the cake burns. Right? I don't know what else to say to you.
That's how the
That's
cake
that.
burns. I gotta use that. That's just how the cake burns.
That's just how the cake burns, baby. Like that's it. Like
Josh, what up? I know you got a list of questions over there. What happened?
I do.
Josh,
You see, I'm
he be
dissecting.
trying to stump people. What you got? What you
I
got
be
over
trying to what?
there?
Nah,
Trying to
I was
stump
gonna ask.
people.
So since we like, you know, you've been in the industry and the battle rap girls kind of maybe possibly crossing over. If you had like 3 matches you could do for like an industry girl versus a battle rap chick, what was some matches that you would kind of come up with?
Let's see. I would put. Let's say. Damn, it's hard because like people don't be rapping. Who raps?
talk about
Maybe
it.
it's true. They don't be rapping. Maybe shit. Give me an interview girl that can rap. Who can rap?
Megan could rap. I think 3D19.
Loretta could rap.
Amaretta, Rhapsody, Lotto.
So maybe
Lakia.
like
Yeah, Lauren
Lady
London is fire. Not Lauren,
Oh,
Lauren
the
London.
Lady London.
Lady
Lady
London.
London.
Tierra
So
Wag.
maybe like a Lady London against like a 40. They give me the same storytelling.
The
Matter of
subtle
fact,
tone that
yeah. So maybe that. Tierra Whack. I love Tierra.
I love Tierra Wag too.
She's smart.
Yeah.
Smart
No,
rapper.
she's super
I would
funny.
like to see her with Duke.
Fire.
Not gonna
All
lie.
her shit crazy. Lakia crazy too.
Or maybe a Lotto. Sometimes
I like Lotto.
Lotto against like a Yoshi or somebody. They be talking that shit.
They said
Oh,
your
3D.
shippers.
Tony Blanco said 3D Nate. We forgot about her. 3D Nate.
They said
3D19. 3D19.
She said,
Now she said 3D Nate. I'm done. Now she's dope too. She's dope. I don't know. I have some ideas of people that I would like to see, but I don't know if they would do it. Like I literally have a list of girls that I want to reach out to, but I don't want to call them. I gotta wait till I run into them and see them. Like, would you ever consider? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like Shauna, the crazy is Shauna's dope. Shauna can really rap.
She's still rapping. I think
rap.
I seen her doing a couple of shows not too long ago.
She rap.
Yeah, she rap.
Her flow crazy.
I could see her getting stupid and crazy. I love Rod Digger voice. I would love to just see her stand on stage screaming with that voice.
She used to come to some events too.
Little Mama?
Rod Digger used to pop out.
Oh, Little Mama?
Yeah, Little Mama could rap.
I would like to see Little Mama and Tori Doe.
Why? Because they both little?
Yeah.
You know that's what
they was hanging together too.
Hey, you know what? I like their whole style of how they dress, their little swag. You know what I mean? Like,
they have similar swag.
One girl that people have been begging to come back is Jada Ray. I see somebody just mentioned that in the comments. Are you aware? Have you been maybe looking at it? Is that a possibility with Chrome 23?
I have a list that they were nice, and when I say were, I don't mean like they are not nice now, but we just haven't seen them in a while. And I want to figure out how I can bring them in, like, and maybe have them do like a 1 round or something, like just to warm up, because I feel like sometimes people take it as like disrespect. Like I was having a conversation with another battle rapper, And they were like, oh, you can't bring her for 1 round. That's like disrespect. And I'm like, it's not disrespect. I said, think of it in boxing. When a boxer, no matter how great and how elite he is, he doesn't jump back into the ring and try to fight Floyd. He comes in, he takes a couple
spars.
He spars, takes a couple of easier matches that like he should probably win. And just to get the feel for the crowd, the feel for the ring, the feel for whatever's going on. And that's what I want to do, because I don't never want to put anybody in a position where you come in, you haven't had a battle in a few years. You haven't been doing this in a while. The scope of battle rap has changed. And I have all these cameras on you and all these different media outlets, and you're not used to the environment. So all of that in itself is like me. I don't know, like I don't get nervous for shit. Like I don't. It's not my thing. Like I know that it's a couple of times in my life that has happened. Very rarely though. And I like literally like talking about right now. I'm like, oh my God, Sunday is right here. Like I butterflies because it's new to me. Everything is new to me. I want everything to go without a hitch. So all of those things play a factor. I don't want to bring somebody in who is known for being great or who is capable of being great, and it's just too much pressure right now. So I feel like a 1 round 5 minutes, and then now you get your little feels off. I gave you some bread, everybody look cute, and then we prepared. You don't come off of a hiatus. Like what QB is doing right now is dangerous. Like
it is
QB.
Yeah,
she's coming in.
Battler. What an actual battler.
So with something like that, be more so for like the April 2nd type of card. So maybe like somebody who's coming back who has a little bit of buzz, maybe they could come and maybe be a headliner or something like that on a card like that.
Absolutely, and it's not, and I want to talk to them. The reason why I'm bringing it up to you now, because I don't want people to feel like, oh, well, why she ain't put me in a big card? Why she? And these are the reasons why. Like because I don't want somebody who is. And it's not to take anything away from them. I just want you to be prepared for when we get there. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think a lot of times people are so caught up in their pride and what it look like or what it feels, or what people gonna say, or why she only get one round, or why she ain't this. Nah, it's not that. Anybody, it's strategically, it just makes sense. Nobody comes in and jumps in the ring with Mike Tyson. You just don't do it.
Right. You gotta prepare. You have to train, and you need time for that. So,
absolutely,
yeah,
and preparing, and in preparing comes actively doing it. You can spar in your house or whatever as much as you want or with your friends, but you have to be on the stage with a real opponent across from you. Is totally different. So that's what I have in mind. So I have a list of names for that too. So it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be like a. I gotta watch my work because I'd be so cool. It's gonna be a better version.
So this ain't
gonna be.
This ain't gonna be the only card. So it's something to look forward to.
No, this is not my only card. I have a card in there. I'm thinking it's not etched in stone, but I'm thinking May 29th. My birthday's May 30th.
Funny?
But I don't care.
Yeah, I heard about it. I definitely
Your birthday's May 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're Gemini.
Yeah,
my mom too.
Yeah.
Okay,
come on.
wait, okay.
We're going all the Gemini slander. Come on.
No, my mom, she's a great person. She's
she's
loyal.
Geminis are not bad though.
No, my mom's super loyal. Like if I go to the backstory, you guys will love her. But wait.
People think they could just bipolar.
So, Pete, you're not gonna remember this, Rem, but I met you, right?
Mm-hmm.
We my friend, he wanted to pick you up. Not my friend, but my friend Kiki's friend wanted to pick you up. And we picked you up in Soundview. And we drove you to Starlight City. And I was saying my raps to you in the back seat of the car. Yo, this was a minute ago.
Before I went to jail?
Yes, in the Bronx. We picked you up in the Bronx.
Wow.
Oh, what's his name? Nunu or Noonie?
Oh, okay. Spanish.
We picked you up. We drove you to Starlight. But in the car, they was like, come on, dude.
I remember that. I remember that. That's what I'm like. You picked me up. Why did you pick me up? Noonie.
Noonie. Because he said, he's like, I got to pick Rem up. So you want to ride? And we was like, hell yeah.
I remember that. You were really young.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm sitting here like, and he was just rapping. I was like, okay, I smoke my
Uh-huh.
weed. I don't know what y'all want me to do with
Look,
it,
hurry up and get
but
me to my
okay.
No,
destination,
I was a
please.
baby.
Nah,
Like, I got to go.
I
I
remember
got
it
shit to
clearly,
do.
but shit, I was young too. At the end
Yep,
of the
you
day, like
was.
people rap
This
to
is
me all the time.
dope.
Even now, people rap to me, and I be like, okay, what do you want me to do? You want me to pay you? You
Now,
want me to tell you what I
but now what?
think?
But
I
even
don't
back then,
know.
like you
You
was
better
still
off
like
sending a
that
link
nice
with some
person.
songs on
She
it.
was really down to earth and cool, like, yeah, you fire. And we was in the car like, ow. You know, we was in the back seat like, but yeah, that was a great memory. I'm glad you remember, child. I was ready to be like,
We was
damn.
in a minivan.
Yep.
Wow.
We
Yep.
were in a minivan. I
Yep.
remember clearly. Hi, baby. We were in a minivan. I remember it clearly. I don't know what else we got going on. I got a couple of hello guys. How you doing?
Yeah, I know you
What's
said you
up?
got
What's up?
another
What's up?
interview.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
She got Black Compass. I seen that. You know, I'll be on it.
Right. As you should. The video.
Oh,
Champion.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Our competitors.
in the field. So, Sally, any after parties for the event? You know,
Yes.
what
We have an
we
after
doing after?
party. The
Ah,
after
okay.
party is
Hold
like it's like
on.
2 blocks away. 2
Okay.
blocks away, the after party. So we do have an after party. Yeah, we have after party. After party
That's
should be lit.
crazy.
All day tomorrow.
It's lit.
That's the part I'm looking forward to. When I don't have to worry about nothing. Pass me some wine. Let's go. Let's get it. That's why I'm making sure I'm sleeping all day Friday and Saturday because
Yeah, because I need a nap. I need a nap.
heavy
Heavy
on that. I need a nap.
That's what we was just
Naps,
talking about just
baby.
now. Like niggas
Gotta get the kids arranged. Let me tell you
Geechee,
something.
we need our follow.
A nap.
Stupid.
You coming here to listen to your interview. We need our follow, Geechee.
You hear me? Like, man, listen.
Geechee in the building. I see him on my RSVP list. He should be in it. We're gonna have a little Cali swag in the building on Sunday. Shout out to him.
Okay.
I'm sure all
Yeah,
of
that's
Battle Rap
Sunday.
will be pulling up for this.
I think it's gonna be pretty dope. If everybody that's on my guest list that RSVP showed up, like it's gonna be amazing. Like I'm really excited. Can
I just confirm the time on it, just to make sure
that was my next question. What time is everything going to?
Everything we should go live at like 5. The doors are
Okay.
open at 3. So everybody that's in the building, I would say get there at 3 because I
did a show earlier with Cece from Let's Talk Battle Rap, and it was determined, and we had about 200 people in the room, that Chrome 23 was the best event of this weekend, and that means the best event over URL. So it's already looking like crazy.
Wow!
And let's just say this, and it's all females. It's all women. It's all females.
We sized the card up. We sized the cards up next to each other, and it's the better card.
They tried to stigmatize us, and look how we rank.
And now
look how them tables turn, child.
Do we need to be glammed up?
But we still sit.
What you mean glammed up? I mean like
because I don't know if I need to pull out the Versace or the hoodie.
Yes, Josh.
Pull out the Versace hoodie.
Yes, Versace.
I ain't got it like that.
Let's go like that.
A Versace item.
I started saying Versace. I was like,
wait a minute.
I want people to be comfortable. There's gonna be food. We have bars. There's gonna be you can chill whatever. I also have seating. So if you girls, if you want to wear your shoes, you can because you'll be able to sit down. I'm not gonna force you to stand up for 5 hours straight. I hate that. I'm very particular about events that I go to. If my feet hurt or if there's no food, I leave. So I don't want people to go. No, those are my rules. My feet hurt, I'm out. Oh, it's no food there. I'm done out.
No food? Let me for blind.
That's a great rule.
I ain't mad at it.
Food.
See, for me, if there's no bar, I have to go. Cause
what else
there is
one? It's the body, your whole body shutting down.
There are 4 bars in the building. 1 upstairs and 3 downstairs on the floor. So there's 4 bars. There's more than enough bars. But yeah, like I want girls to be able to wear because nobody wants to wear flip flops and sneakers all the time. Sometimes you want to, you might want to get cute. Yeah, you can.
Because respectfully, names is gonna.
Will Chrome 23 always be in New York?
I would like it to be,
That
but
would be dope.
but but if my May card ends up being like Atlanta, if my May card ends up being the 29th, it's my birthday weekend. It's also Memorial weekend, so I'm thinking Miami might be dope.
That's fine too.
Ooh,
That'll be
Okay.
fire. But you know the A, we open. You know, it's people can pull
it's
up.
like
It's no rules
it's a
here.
new,
They don't care
it's
about
the
COVID
Wild
here.
Wild West.
COVID
I'm
don't
not
exist in
saying.
Atlanta.
real,
So
real sexy, like.
Okay.
Watch your
Yeah,
brown.
Okay.
they
yeah,
know
You
what
Miami
trying to
will be
have
lit.
you
Memorial
trying
Day
to have bitches
weekend.
go get their body done
But
before an event. That's crazy.
It's Gay Pride weekend too, so I could go to the event and
really, Memorial
celebrate.
weekend is Pride weekend.
Yeah, Memorial Day is Gay Pride weekend in
Since
Miami
when?
since forever. It's
Since you
called
brought
Sizzle.
that up,
Miami
are you,
Sizzle.
Remy, are you familiar with Prism Battle League?
No, I'm not. What's that? Tell me
That's Sarah
everything.
Connor's league that she started, and she started it for the gay boys because
The
there's
The
some.
LGBT community.
LGBTQ.
Yes. It's not just the gay boys.
Well, I just want to say that the boys are carrying it.
Well,
Believe
they're
Very
welcome
much
at,
so.
they're welcome
Very
at
much
Chrome
so.
23. They are welcome at Chrome 20. Everybody's welcome at Chrome 23. Actually, they're all welcome.
They got some fire.
I met J2 at Midnight Madness, and
Yo, I love
started
him.
there.
Man, listen.
He ain't started.
he
But
he's so funny. He was really dope, and definitely had my friends call it my spidey senses. They be like, oh God, her fucking spidey senses is working. My spidey senses started going off. I was like, I like this. I like where this is going. I have a huge fan base within the LGBT community. I feel like with female rappers, a lot of us do.
Yeah.
They keep
Yes.
us going. They keep us, relevant
biggest.
in times when things are
And they
slow.
go to bat. And they go to bat.
And they buy tickets. They spend money. I love it. I love it.
yeah, the
Yeah, these type
LGBT
shit too.
community in battle rap
So
is
maybe
bigger than I think.
is this something that she's doing right now? Is it active?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, she's currently
I'm
over
gonna
it.
look. I'm gonna look that. Maybe I need to link with her.
Yeah, they got some dope battlers over there. They do. They have some
It's
good
great,
battlers.
and I'm looking forward to get the look it deserves
So
because it could really be something.
You ain't battle over there.
Oh, Tia.
You don't want her to pull that up.
Oh, well, they did that 2-on-2, right? Her and Fendi?
Summer.
Huh? Fendi did that 2-on-2, yeah.
I was talking about you and Ted.
Nah, we have our good days and bad days. I ain't gonna lie. No, hold on.
He had been in them trenches.
Because I'm about to have me 59.5 shades of fucked up.
You guys ready for
I
me?
have my good days and I have my bad days. Now,
You
my
gotta
first
go.
time debut, me and
Yeah.
Summer was fire.
I
Me and
gotta,
Tez, it was horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I want to start what I'm doing over here because I have a
Okay.
early morning tomorrow and I got a long drive back home. I could talk to you guys when I am, but I can't. I gotta go.
Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it.
We appreciate
Everybody,
it.
make sure y'all tune in. Chrome 23, February 27th. You can stream it on hot97.com. Remy will also be showing it on her Instagram. And we'll be in the building, so you'll definitely get some recaps and some footage on Otfmz.
All right.
We appreciate you coming through. It's been an honor.
You
Afterwards,
guys.
after you can come back,
Well, you already know how we get it. After party is after the Chrome 23 event. We gotta continue what we started at Strawberry Sweets when I was in Atlanta. We gonna finish that night. All right, bye guys.
Thank you.
We outside later, Rem.
Bye, Tia.
She called me Tia. We on first name basis. Y'all heard that, right?
Girl, we all call you Tia. We all call you Tia. That's your name.
Don't take my moment, Josh.
That's your name. Like,
You could have called me Big Ma or Tia S. She said Tia. Tia.
Big Ma knew. Bitch been Big Ma 3 months. Talking about something. Call me Big Ma.
I I ain't gonna lie, that shit went viral because of y'all niggas, man. Shout out to Otfmz. Them niggas just that ass got me a whole man. Listen, God. Man, listen.